backs of this year. Number one, no surprise, is Adrian Peterson, AP of the Vikings. Consensus number one pick in the draft, almost 2,100 yards last year, 40 catches, 13 touchdowns. He's not going to be as good this year. He's not going to get over 2,000 yards again, but he still will lead the NFL in rushing. He could be a guy that has over 20 total touchdowns, kind of an LT or a Priest Holmes type of guy. Don't think he'll get there, but if anyone in the NFL is going to, it's going to be Peterson. And is your clear number one running back. At number two, it's Doug Martin of the Buccaneers. Martin, 1,454 yards rushing and 49 catches, 12 touchdowns, especially in point per reception leagues. I think he's a clear number two. He's going to have more attempts running the ball, more catches than Arian Foster, who's the number three guy. And because of an unreliable quarterback situation in Tampa, it revolves around more Doug Martin on the offense for the Buccaneers. And I think, especially again in point per reception leagues, he's a solid number two, but a good number two anyway. Number three is Arian Foster of the Texans, 1,424 yards and 40 catches, 17 touchdowns last year, but he had way too many carries. He's going to get a lot fewer than that this year. Ben Tate will get a lot more carries, a lot more goal line carries as well. Foster's yards per carry have been down for 3 straight years. If they're down a fourth year, he'd be under 4 yards a carry. So I don't think that'll happen. But Foster is a solid number three. Just don't look for him to be quite as good as he's been. Jamel Charles is the number four guy from the Chiefs, over 1,500 yards rushing. Big play guy because he doesn't carry the ball on the goal line. He had 35 catches, 6 touchdowns. Andy Reid's a much better offensive mind than Romeo Crennel was, and Charles will get the ball in better positions. Look for his rushing yards to go down quite a bit, probably 150, maybe even 250 yards, but his catches to go up 25, 30, and he'll end up with 9, 10, 11 touchdowns for the Chiefs this year. At number 5, you've got C.J. Spiller of the Bills, 1,244 yards rushing, 43 catches. He had 8 touchdowns. E.J. Emanuel's probably going to be a quarterback for the Bills, which means more carries for Spiller, but the defense is going to focus more on him. I don't think he's going to match 6 yards a carry again. He's going to play more than Fred Jackson, who's more of an afterthought nowadays. Spiller, solid number 5 overall, but you got to watch out for him because the defense is going to be focusing on him. Marshawn Lynch is the number 6 guy that I have from the Seahawks, almost 1,600 yards, only 23 catches last year, 12 touchdowns. He's going to be rested a little bit for the playoffs. The Seahawks are not going to need him as much during the regular season. They'll reduce his carries. And again, in point per reception leagues, he's way down the list because he doesn't have great hands with only 23 catches last year. He might be 8 or 9 in a point per reception league, but he's number 6 here for me during the regular scoring. In number 7, it's Ray Rice of the Ravens, 1,143 yards, 61 catches, 10 touchdowns. Bernard Pierce is going to have more carries this year. He's going to see more receptions as well. Rice will get less action, and that's why he's really the number 7. Also, the loss of Pitta and Bolden hurts the Ravens, hurts Ray Rice because the defenses will be able to focus more on him. So Rice is my number 7 guy this year in the NFL. And number 8, kind of a surprise, I've got Stephen Ridley of the Patriots. I think he's just going to have a terrific year. Almost 1,300 yards rushing. He only had 6 catches all year. He did have 12 touchdowns. As I mentioned, he's a non-factor in the passing game. He's going to get more carries, especially on the goal line. Look for him to catch or carry 14, 15 touchdowns this year. He'll catch more passes than 6, but that's really Shane Vereen's job in New England. But Ridley, a very solid number 8 guy. At number 9, it's LaShawn McCoy of the Eagles. Injured last year, 840 yards. He still caught 54 passes, only had 5 touchdowns. He is going to split more time with Bryce Brown, who had a terrific year and is a replacement for McCoy, although he had fumble problems. McCoy is still a big factor in the passing game, so again, point per reception leagues, he might be even better than number 9. And the Kelly offense is going to be a big aid to McCoy as the Eagles move very quickly, and that should aid all the Eagles offensively. Number 10, I've got Trent Richardson of the Browns, 950 yards rushing, 51 catches, 12 touchdowns. He's got a very good run-blocking offensive line, although he averaged less than 4 yards a carry. In fact, he was a 3.6. He's got to get better than that this year. They're going to need better quarterback play from Brandon Weeden if Richardson's numbers are going to hold up. But he is a guy who can certainly improve on those numbers, probably catch the same number of passes, have another 250, 300 yards, and maybe add another touchdown. Honorable mention, guys that are close to the top 10, but I didn't quite think we're right there. Steven Jackson of the Falcons is going to be huge. Alfred Morris of the Redskins, Matt Forte of the Bears, and Chris Johnson of the Titans in no particular order. All those guys should have very solid years for their respective teams. Forte, a good guy with the point per reception leagues. Jackson, not bad. Morris doesn't catch passes. Johnson, a big home run hitter again, but he doesn't get to carry the ball a lot on the goal line. So there's the projections that I have for someone like Adrian Peterson, about 1,700 yards, 40 catches, 14 touchdowns overall, and a very solid 268.5 points. He's the first pick in the draft. Martin should go anywhere from 3 to 7. Foster is going to go that 3-4 range. I've seen Charles go as early as 2, as late as 8 or 9. Spiller goes anywhere from 5 on. Lynch in that same range. Rice is more of an 8-9 guy. Ridley often can be had in the second round. McCoy and the rest are available early in the rounds as well.